Okay, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to do a little bit of pop rock today. Change of gears today. And we're going to look at some of the guitar sounds. And we're really going to look at actually the idea of layering and some of the various sounds that are in here. And so we'll start out with, I'm going to start out with the Eric Johnson Clean, which is in the Stratocaster library. Okay, and it's cool is I'm going to take one of these guitars here, these 80s, and together what's going to happen, you're going to get a sound like this. Okay, that's really cool. Now, I'm going to take a sound. Now, this is in actually the JD800 library, which is called the wailing guitar. You hear sort of that distortion and the feedback. And then Cause a Monster is actually in the Roland library. It's in the Phantom library. Thing is when you layer them together, you really get a kind of a nice mix of the two. Now, in the actual guitar library now, it's called Quad Rhythm, and that's right here in the humbucker section. And then, so the various combinations of all these is kind of where it's almost like dialing in an actual guitar tone, because you're taking this sound here by itself. And then as you start putting in other tones, and then if you want that feedback, so quite simply, you're talking. And that's that sound I played over the little stack. But it doesn't necessarily stop there, because you can combine. So I've got an orange lead out of the humbucker library, and just by adding the orange lead changes as I blend it back in. So you can start seeing. So if I take out the Cause a Monster out of this, and you hear the feedback. To make it even somewhat more interesting, I can put Super Strat C in here, and it kind of reminds me of like the Parkers, where you had the piezo pickup, and then you had the humbuckers, but not quite like that. But hear that Strat? And that's the combinations of different. And it's really sort of, it is sort of pretty deep as you start changing these out. Because even in the case of the Super Strat C right here, I were to go into the library and pick a, I'm going to go into the Stratocaster, and I'm going to pick the Super Pick. And if I go back into Super Pick, which just sounds like this. And if I put these two together, you're talking. So that's just a little taste of the guitar expansions, or the guitar sounds in the expansions. So until next time, peace out.